Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. Somebody's having trouble. Well, like right here, you can see is over, they're both on top. I've already done it, but his main question was, how do you know what parts to color in? So I'm just going to redraw this from scratch so everybody can be on the same board. I'm going to get a polygon, it's six-sided, and I'm going to hit P, put it in the center of the page. Let me get this other one out of the way. Now grab your shape tool and then just kind of come inwardly, about like that. Then go up to, you know what, we need to go to object and convert it to a curve now. Maybe I didn't have it selected. Go up to object, convert it to a curve. And by doing that, now we can go to Windows, Dockers, and corners, and we can round off those corners like, let's go like 2 inches. That might be too much. Let's go 1.5. Now I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate while holding down the Shift key. Get to the two-sided arrow and bring that in. Just make it kind of thin. Well, I evidently didn't. Control D, hold down the Shift key. So now you have that. I'd go ahead and group that together, Control G. Let's Control D to make a duplicate, and let's rotate it 30 degrees. So you get that pattern. Well, we're working in the center of the page, and you could figure out which ones to do. You know, which one's going to be blue or green or whatever. But I find it's kind of easy to take a 2-point line and hit P and rotate it 30 degrees, and then Control D and make a duplicate of that and mirror it. So we need to color in just these parts, and it kind of makes life a little more simple. So we're going to get this virtual or smart fill tool. I'm going to fill in that in, that in, that in, but I'm going to leave that blank. Now I'm going to get another color. Let's go and use blue. And I'm going to fill that in, that in, that in, and that in. Now to make it much better, and I should have made a copy of this, but I'm just going to nudge that out of the way twice. I'm going to nudge this out of the way. So I nudged it twice. I'm going to nudge it back. I'm just using my arrow keys. To make it a little bit better, would be to take your red, nudge it down, nudge it down, nudge it down, nudge it down, make sure you get it all, and then weld that together. Excuse me. And then grab all your blue. That'll save your lines. Now we're going to put that back, and we're going to Control G to group it. I'm going to bring in some indexing lines that are in the center of the page. I'm going to Control D to duplicate. Sometimes my Control C doesn't work on multiple objects. So they're in the center of the page. It's six-sided, so we rotate it 60 degrees. It's that easy. It can't get any easier than that. And you could, you know, I don't know which one I like better, if they're thicker or thinner. But anyway, I hope that helped that gentleman. So think about that next time when you're working with six-sided is 60 degrees. So instead of, you know, I could have filled it into here and then stopped here where that would connect to that one. But this way you don't have to think about it. You just need to color and everything between those two parts and then rotate them around. Anyway, I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.